Welcome to Twinkleroot, the enchanted forest where bubbleberries float, squirrels chat with snacks, and magical adventures burst with color. Deep inside Whistlewood lived four inseparable friends. Remy Rocket, the speedy raccoon with gadgets and rollerblades. Nutter, the zany squirrel, who believed every nut had a personality. Luna, the graceful bunny who danced beneath the stars, and Bongo, the mellow bear cub with a ukulele and a love for frosty smoothies. One bright morning, Remy noticed something alarming. Bubbleberries were rising into the sky. These magical berries kept Whistlewood glowing, and without them, the forest dimmed. Flowers drooped, trees lost their shimmer, and even the clouds stopped bouncing. The crew jumped on hover-leaf boards and zipped through the woods, swerving past snoring sloths and disco-dancing bees until they reached Giggly Gorge. There, a floating jellyfish balloon was vacuuming up the berries. Inside was Professor Ploof, a grumpy owl who thought fun was too noisy. "I'm taking these berries to build a quiet world," he hooted. "No more dancing or silly singing." Luna twirled in protest. "But dancing connects us to the stars." Nutter waved a berry and shouted, "You can't take Kevin!" Bongo calmly sipped his smoothie while strumming a mellow tune that even the bees started swaying to. With Ploof distracted, Luna danced a dazzling routine across sparkling vines, while Nutter launched a gooey banana pie at the balloon's engine, causing it to burp smoke. Remy sped up a tree and leapt onto the balloon, flipping a hidden reverse switch. The balloon spun, shooting berries back down like a fruity rainstorm. The forest lit up once more, trees sparkled, animals cheered, and even Ploof, caught in a burst of tickle fuzz, cracked up laughing until he snorted. Back in the village, surrounded by cheering friends, Remy smiled. Whistlewood is safe. For now. Suddenly, a glowing marshmallow plopped on Bongo's head. More marshmallows began falling like fluffy snow. Luna blinked. "Is the moon melting?" Remy grinned. "Only one way to know. Get ready for the next mission, Marshmallow Moon." That night, the gang gathered at Luna's moon-watching hill. Strange white sparkles floated down, and the stars flickered like they were blinking in Morse code. "It's a sign," Luna whispered, tracing the glowing trail. "Something's happening. Up there." The next morning, Remy built a rocket out of jelly bean steel and chocolate bolts, powered by Bongo's smoothie fizz. The mission? Travel to the Marshmallow Moon and find out why it's dropping dessert onto Earth. As they packed, Nutter stuffed 38 snacks into one backpack just in case. "I'm not going to space hungry," he declared. With one last look at Whistlewood, they climbed aboard their candy-colored rocket. Just before launch, Remy turned to the screen and said, "Adventure's just beginning. Don't forget to subscribe before we launch, or we'll have to leave Nutter behind, and he'll eat all your cookies." After saving Bubbleberry Forest from Professor Ploof's balloon chaos, Remy the clever raccoon, Luna the glowing bunny, Nutter the jumpy squirrel, and Bongo the smoothie-loving bear were finally enjoying peaceful days in Whistlewood. But their calm was interrupted when fluffy pink marshmallows began falling from the sky like sweet snowflakes. Bongo licked one off his nose and mumbled, "Dessert weather?" Luna giggled but frowned, sensing something strange. Remy, already curious, declared, "Let's investigate." The team dashed to Remy's rocket shed and built the Jelly Bean Jetta candy-fueled spaceship with gummy wings, whipped cream engines, and rainbow frosting seats. As they blasted into the sky, Nutter chased floating jelly beans. Luna spotted a pink moon with giant bite marks, and Bongo hummed happily. Landing on the moon's squishy surface, they met Wobble, a wobbly creature with sprinkled shoes and chocolate chip eyes, who pleaded for help. A dessert robot named Crunchzilla was devouring the Marshmallow Moon to fuel its sugar ship, and if not stopped, it would collapse and drown Earth in syrup. From Marshmallow Hill, They spotted the enormous robot made of licorice arms, jelly legs, and syrup pipes vacuuming up moon chunks. Remy hatched a plan. Luna would distract the robot with her glowing dance. Nutter would launch sprinkle bombs to jam its gears. Bongo would sing it to sleep, and Remy would sneak inside to rewire it. Luna spun and sparkled, catching Crunchzilla's attention as it growled, "Target, glow, rabbit." Nutter zipped around tossing sprinkle bombs that popped with rainbow flashes, while Bongo's soothing song made the robot sway drowsily. Climbing its sticky back, Remy opened the jelly bean control panel and hit the big green button labeled Reverse. Crunchzilla sputtered and began spitting out marshmallow chunks, restoring the moon's surface. The marshmallow creatures cheered and danced with joy. Wobble handed Remy a glowing sugar crystal and warned of the next danger, the sour storm. Back in the jelly bean jet, the friends laughed as Nutter got tangled in marshmallow fluff. Bongo snored with whipped cream on his nose, and Luna stared out at the stars. As they zoomed back to Whistlewood, Remy turned to the screen and grinned. "Enjoyed our sweet mission? Then hit that subscribe button fast before Nutter snacks on it." Too late. Nutter shouted, his cheeks full, and they all burst into laughter as their candy rocket vanished into the glittering clouds, ready for the next wild adventure. Just as the jelly bean jet soared back toward Whistlewood, a sudden rumble shook the sky, and sour green lightning flashed across the clouds. Remy clutched the glowing sugar crystal as it pulsed in his paw. "Looks like the sour storm is coming faster than we thought," he said, with wide eyes. Luna peeked out the window, gasping, "That doesn't look sweet at all." And with that, their next zany adventure had already begun.